My location in Los Angeles is San Gabriel. I live in San Gabriel. Um, well, here is my story. I have been working in pro bono public relations since 2012. That was the year I became a Screen Actors Guild actress. And I was told I was a famous extra, but my passion project is, I went to college. I thought I'd be a teacher for the rest of my life, and that's what I studied. I worked as a substitute teacher for, seven school districts, which is a lot. Plus, they hired me as an adult teach. I taught adult school at night, so it was juggling seven school districts and thousands of kids all at once, and thousands of grade levels from, daycare, kindergarten, all the way to 12th grade, and then the adults at night. So I was really busy. But after that, I worked at American Radio Network. But, my heart was always into, even though was in the Screen Actors Guild, that's how I made money. Because when I was working in radio, they said, you have a great voice. It looks like you can act. Why don't, you go for it? And that's what I did. So, but, I've never really left the kind of teaching experience. I just became a newly ordained minister. I know just about every VIP in the world. I kid you not. I have in my golden Rolodex of 3,000 plus Hollywood celebrities, royals, politicians. I know Trump, Sanders, everyone, every single one of the Windsors. They probably contact me once a week, So it's like a regular thing. I know King Felipe, Kim Jong-un. And the thing I do is like when I have my friends who are Democrats and Republicans and are different sides and are competing like Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and Bernie Sanders, and I've told them this, I've set up groups, messaging groups, and I've gotten all my Hollywood celebrities together. And I said, I know we're all trying to make a fast buck, but, outside of that professionalism, whether you're Christian or not, we can come together and let down our guards and show our vulnerability and be friends outside of that world. And, that's the same thing I do with all my politician friends and all of my royal friends. So I do have a really good reputation. And ironically, I'm famous to the famous, and you can Google me these days, although I haven't come out yet. I could tell you some crazy stories. You might doubt their veracity, like Queen Elizabeth wanted me to marry Prince Andrew, whom I've been friends with, and we've been talking about, I could tell you those crazy stories. I have the Queen's email, and, she follows me on Twitter, and yeah, I'm very well connected, and yes, I check my sources, but, that is not my first marriage proposal. I got to tell you, and I could drop some famous names on you. Everyone thinks because, I was a teacher, very proper, I have a really good Christian heart, and I just became a newly ordained minister, that I'm the greatest catch ever. So, but the thing is, I love getting my politician friends together, my royal friends together. And, these days I just need a greater platform because, I know Joel Osteen, I'm friends with him as well. But I told Mr. Trump and I told the royal family, I might be prime minister material, but I need a greater platform because I can preach to you guys all day long. And, I have my own Facebook page, which you could check out under Grace Arabella Lee. I could preach to you guys all day long, but the point is, I could preach to you all day long, but the thing is, I need a greater voice in the world. I can only do so much in the background. And I told the Queen and I told, Tony Blair and just everyone who's important I know. And, it's just something where, I need a greater voice. I need a greater form. I can only do so much in the backstage. And I'm not trying to be a Kate Middleton because I don't see myself shaking hands. But, a lot of the Brent work, a lot of the political work, a lot of the paperwork comes through me. And everyone knows that I'm like the hub of their station. Donald Trump, I sent him ideas. He seems cool with stuff that I've suggested. But a lot of the bulk political work and a lot of the, ideas do come through me, and I'm responsible for getting world leaders together. And so, yeah, I'm famous, and I should be a lot more famous than I am. But that is my story to tell, and I'm so glad to get to know you guys as well. Thank you so much for your time.